Blinding optimism is excessive, unrealistic positivity that ignores obstacles or evidence. It's when hope stops you from preparing, learning, or taking action. In other words, it can slowly become a curse. I'm sure you've heard people say things like divine timing or things will work out, just wait, or everything will be alright. The thing is, they're not wrong, but simply just believing that everything will work out without effort or ignoring risks or warning signs or refusing to acknowledge past mistakes is in fact very, very bad. This should be standard. I mean, people should know this, but as time goes on, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've certainly noticed, but common sense in general has become very, very uncommon, and it's becoming even more uncommon as time goes on. The reason why blinding optimism is bad because it prevents small things like preparation. I'm sure you've heard this saying before, but without a plan, you're simply just planning to fail. You stop learning, and mistakes that you make aren't acknowledged. You just brush them aside. So you repeat them over and over again. And in due time, it can create false confidence. False confidence can equate to overconfidence, and having too much confidence, if you put two and two together, isn't exactly great. Having too much optimism, it just blinds you to a point where you forget the basic things needed to just excel in life in general. To avoid it, just simply combine the optimism you have with realism. I mean, I'm a very big realist myself. Just learn that you have to expect challenges and just prepare for them. Positive thinking without action just creates a false sense of security. So you should encourage shifting from everything will work out to what steps can I take to make this better. Remember, optimism should inspire plans, not replace them. And also just learn from mistakes. It's that simple, right? And also plan more. Just plan practice and just measure the progress you've made. The reason I say that is because being overly optimistic can lead to feeling crushed by failure. So when you plan more, you're basically in a sense preparing for setbacks without losing hope. So you start talking about setting flexible expectations like, I hope for the best, but I plan for what I'll do if things don't go perfectly. You know, make a plan A, a plan B, a plan C. And this is where realism, as I talked about earlier, supports optimism instead of killing it. So I guess the key takeaway is optimism itself is good, but too much is bad. So yeah, if this helped, that sub button takes out half a second to subscribe. Hit that like button and comment too. I stream most mornings on Twitch, and yeah, safe.